'cause I'm sorta still the Dragon Master.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 DreamWorks TV shows that are actually worth watching.
Also, why don't I get a chair? If everyone else has a chair, I want a chair.
A chair, of course.
For this list, we're looking at the best DreamWorks TV shows that are worth checking out. Minor spoilers ahead. Which is your favorite DreamWorks series? Let us know in the comments. Number 10, The Epic Tales of Captain Underpants.
Nobody likes you.
We like us.
Me too.
Isn't there any possible thing we could possibly do to possibly get out of PE?
If there's one thing the Captain Underpants franchise is consistent with across the board in both its books and visual media, it's fart jokes.
He's a gym teacher. Incoming!
Chapter 5, Things Fall Apart.
There's certainly no shortage of them in this spin-off of the film adaptation. Unfortunately, Kevin Hart and Thomas Middleditch don't return to voice George and Harold respectively, but the show gives them younger voices which work well all the same.
Here's a pamphlet that may help.
Understanding Women, a pamphlet men will never read.
Is this good?
Never read it.
Some have claimed The Epic Tales is even better than the movie, so if you're a fan of the franchise, it's definitely worth looking into.
Snap, he's the captain, not the brightest man. And don't forget when he gets wet, you're back where you began.
Blah, blah, blah.
Number 9, Invasion America. If you grew up in the late 90s, chances are you're going, oh, I remember that right about now. Invasion America ran for only one season on the WB, but there's no denying the show was ahead of its time.
Go, go!
Created by the Steven Spielberg and Harvey Bennett, this science fiction cartoon had everything from impressive animation to an aliens versus humans storyline.
So you've been protecting me all these years.
Yes,
Where did my father go?
to lead the fight against Dragit.
Who's Dragot?
He's the warlord who plans to invade Earth.
Invade Earth?
It follows David Carter, a half-human, half-alien, as he learns the truth of his heritage and does his best to keep the peace between both of his worlds. A fair warning if you give this one a watch, the series was never finished, so you'll be ending on a cliffhanger. Number 8, The Croods Family Tree. Who else wasn't expecting The Croods to be as good as it was? With a stellar voice cast, beautiful 3D animation, and a family-focused narrative, it stole the hearts of moviegoers all around.
Time to go.
No. I have too much to say to you. I need to fix everything, and I don't have time.
I can fix it.
This works good.
Its 2015 spin-off, though, did not.
Fine, then if not for the crushers or the shiny eggs, how about for your dad, huh? Do it for me, Ape. It'll be fun.
Dawn of the Croods is generally considered a miss among fans. Luckily, with the movie sequel, The Croods: A New Age, came another series follow-up, The Croods Family Tree. It's markedly better than DreamWorks' first attempt, and a step up in both animation and heart.
So how's your painting coming along? Wow, that is... Wait, Thonk, did you just cut a hole in your leaf?
Yeah, to watch the stream.
Even though it's not exactly comparable to the films, if you're looking for some more Croods content, skip the first series and head straight to this one. Number 7, Kung Fu Panda: Legends of Awesomeness. As far as DreamWorks TV spin-offs go, Kung Fu Panda has to be the franchise with the most of them. It was difficult to pick between Legends of Awesomeness and The Paws of Destiny, but ultimately we went with the former. It definitely has its issues, but according to many fans, Legends of Awesomeness stays true to the franchise's roots.
Kung Fu Panda! Legends of Awesomeness. Sweet.
It also takes place between the first and second movie, so if you're looking for something to fill in the gap, this might just be it.
Can we do your hair and makeup?
No.
Are you strong enough to stop us?
No.
Of course, it's difficult to compete with the films, and neither show, nor the 2022 The Dragon Knight, really does. Quality over quantity, warriors.
Once again, here tell of Poe, the Dragon Master!
Number 6, Kipo and the Age of Wonder Beasts.
Who are you, little one?
You're
You're adorable.
This show came as a wonderful surprise to fans of DreamWorks. The studio's series are mostly spin-offs of their movies, so their original content can sometimes be untracked territory.
I'm coming for you, Scarlemagne. Because of what you did to her and because of all the other bad stuff you've done.
Kipo and the Age of Wonder Beasts presents stunning visuals, a complex storyline, great world building, unique characters, and diverse representation.
And tomorrow is just a sleep away. Have a dreamful night.
Ugh. What does dreamful even mean?
Her voice is like cold soup down my back.
Set in the 23rd century and in a post-apocalyptic world, we follow 13-year-old Kipo in the perilous search for her father on the surface overrun with mutated animals. It's only 30 episodes in total and definitely worth your time. Number 5, 3 Below, Tales of Arcadia, and Wizards, Tales of Arcadia.
Ahoy there, buckaroo!
Between Guillermo del Toro's second and third installments of his Tales of Arcadia trilogy, we just couldn't choose one over the other. When Troll Hunters was first released, most of us didn't even know there would be 2 other shows to follow, so it came as quite the welcome surprise.
Listen, school bureaucrat. We don't know anything about IDs or passports. We're just here to find the Daxillary.
I've never heard of that band. I only listen to Barry Manilow.
3 Below follows Aja and Krell, exchange students introduced in Part 3 of Troll Hunters, who actually turn out to be beings from another planet. While Wizards explores more about Dukesy, also introduced in Part 3.
My faithful apprentice, I need...
You're darn right I've been faithful. I've been mopping floors for a millennium. Why didn't you send a raven? Or a text? There's texting now, you know?
They're both really great standalone series, but of course, they're all the more interesting in conjunction with each other. Trolls, aliens, and wizards? Oh my. Number 4, Voltron, Legendary Defender.
Well, before you did that, I'd... Ha-yeah! Like that.
Oh, really? Well, how could you do that when I've already come at you with this?
Man, these guys are good.
Okay, hear us out. We know Voltron has some issues, especially in later seasons, but it undoubtedly started off super strong.
Good kitty. Let's roll.
It's why so many people fell in love with the show. The animation is beautiful, the story is captivating, the world building is solid, and the characters are easy to get invested in.
You have to stop this. All these worlds, all these realities, they deserve to live.
Convoluted plot aside, Voltron is both binge-worthy and an absolute roller coaster. It's a reboot of the original 1984 Voltron, and a well-crafted one at that. Don't let all the talk around the ending discourage you from starting this series. It's definitely worth a watch. Number 3, She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Yet another reboot. It's arguably on the rarer side that new series are as good as, if not better than their original counterparts.
Oh, what are you doing here?
What did you say? Come down here.
I can't. I'm grounded.
What?
I'm grounded.
What?
She-Ra totally breaks that pattern. The writing is strong, the voice cast is phenomenal, the character designs are more individualistic than the 80s version, and the villains have a lot more depth to them.
Catra, it's been so long. I assumed Hordak finally realized what a lazy, worthless creature you are and banished you.
Just the opposite. Hordak values me.
Widely known for its LGBTQ+ representation, She-Ra and the Princesses of Power is ultimately about love, friendship, and morality, all packaged in an adventure chock full of action. If you watched the original She-Ra as a kid and you're looking for a complete makeover version of it, this one is for you. Number 2, Troll Hunters, Tales of Arcadia.
Master Jim! Master Jim! We have found you!
You didn't think we'd talk about 3 Below and Wizards and leave out Troll Hunters, did you? As good as the sequels are, there's just something special about the first installment of Tales of Arcadia.
Is that a problem?
Master Jim, we trolls have gone to great lengths to keep our existence secret from your kind, lest there be panic. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Like that.
Maybe it's because it's the narrative that started it all, or maybe just the fact that the first of anything tends to be the best, but Troll Hunters felt revolutionary as far as animated series go. And don't just take it from us. This critically acclaimed show has won several awards and has been praised by the likes of Film Inc., who deemed it the best in kids animation since Avatar: The Last Airbender. The plot follows Jim Lake Jr., a teen who has chosen to become the protector of a secret realm full of trolls. Before we unveil our number one pick, here are a few honorable mentions. The Penguins of Madagascar. DreamWorks' first spin-off proved to be a flippin' success.
No more talking. I am giving him the shh treatment.
The camera?
Maurice, the camera.
The Adventures of Puss in Boots. Before watching Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, check out this series. The Mr. Peabody and Sherman Show. This late show format is great for younger audiences.
Sherman, you made a friend. Sherman?
This is the pen I want! Can I keep it?
Absolutely not.
Jurassic World: Camp Cretaceous. A roaring follow-up to the Jurassic franchise.
That's right. Get ready to join us at Camp Cretaceous.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. DreamWorks Dragons. Guys, if you're a fan of the How to Train Your Dragon movies and you haven't seen the Netflix series, you're seriously missing out. Season 1 and 2 take place between the first and second movies. Meanwhile, Dragon's Race to the Edge, the second half of the series, takes place between the second and third movies.
You stay here, bud. If he makes a move, you know what to do.
The writing is incredibly strong, with everything we love about the movies still present. Great villains, great humor, and great character development.
Astrid? Are you...
Looking at you? Seems like it.
Thank you, Gothi.
Though the animation does take a bit of a hit, the majority of the original voice cast is present, which is awesome. There are also a lot of darker themes at play, something audiences who were growing up with the characters really appreciated.
You're Astrid. You're strong and invincible.
Not anymore. What if this is it, Hiccup? What if the rest of my life is like this? What then?
It's a must-see for anyone wondering what happened during the time skips. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.